Hello and welcome to one and all. You are now about to watch a moment in time of Man Cave Poetry Days, Poetry of Life, readings from the Man Cave. As these poems are written by me, they are reflections, thoughts or experiences of life and its funny ways. The titles speak for themselves.
Hello, welcome again. How's it going? Well, another week of Man Cave Poetry Days. And I hope you've all been well and enjoying the bit of warmth in the air. I know we had a bit of a big weather event down the lower North Island and a lot of flooding, so I hope everyone down around that area is safe and well. So, let's get on with it then. I have 3 poems for you tonight. They are Awe, Spirit, and Upon Us. And then we will have a little bit of music appreciation. So sit back and enjoy and let me entertain you for a little bit. So the first one I have for you tonight is called Awe. It's by our own hands that we are judged and the actions we do. Is it an attack on our reality or the dark coming for you? Losing sight or understanding the consequence never showing to you. Not believing or not thinking. Never see the light shining through. As that day comes by, your soul start to cry, and a darkened heart has no care. It's a bit of a deep one, that one. Quite like that. I like the odd bit of deep one every once in a while. Gets you thinking, gets that grey matter stirring up a bit. So the second one I have for you tonight is called Spirit. Life can be fraught. Sometimes you feel so alone. No one should condone. Throw the dog a bone. Understanding has no limits. It's what they hear or what they fear. Are morals a system of a misunderstood belief? Wrong words don't make it right. Will the dogs howl in the night? To lead thou shalt never judge. Life is on our shoulders. The path is shown. As faith's new seeds are sown. It's ours to say, He will show us the way. The Spirit is holy. He will show us to see. No one can take that away, because He has set us free. And you all know what I mean. Yes. So, the last one I have for you tonight is called Upon Us. Is there a hidden space between heaven and earth? A place we don't see until we leave our reality. Where there is no time, does judgment come upon us? We get asked who we are. We can't see what's coming. It's gone where we have already been. The truth must be told, or our soul we have sold. We can't go back, for that moment has come. We must stand and be counted, for tomorrow is done. So if your heart is clear and have understood what is required, there will be no fear if you believe in Him and accept your sin. If you deny all sin, it won't be a good place to begin, because nobody's perfect. You must seek forgiveness. That's what He wants to hear. Have Him in your heart and that new life you will start. Yes, we all know that, don't we? Exactly. Right, let's get into a bit of music appreciation. Now, last week I gave you a line of a cracker of an old song. Now, this band is really cool. They're a Canadian-American rock band formed in Woodstock, New York in 1967. Now, their music combined elements of American folk, rock, R&B, jazz, country, lots of different mixes in that. Now, they produced 15 albums, with their 1978 album being a live soundtrack and one heck of a good movie. In 1989, they were inducted into the Canadian Hall of Fame, 94 into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, Rolling Stone ranked them the 50th on its list of the 100 greatest artists of all time. 2008, they received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. 2014, they were inducted into Canada's Walk of Fame. Now, they've sold over 3.37 million albums worldwide. Doesn't sound a lot, but I think they did really well. So the line I gave you was, in the winter of 65, we were hungry, just barely alive. Now, that came off a very classic song by the band. And the song was The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. So, the band was made up of, five members. Robbie Robson was the lead singer, who went on to have a great solo career of his own. Like songs like Somewhere Down the Lazy River was one of his great songs. And The Last Waltz was the album that I was talking about that became alive. Now that movie had everyone from Neil Young to Joni Mitchell. Like, if you haven't seen it, get it and watch it. It is a really cool movie. So good on you, the band, for some really cool old music. And I still listen to them to this day, and I still love their music. This week, we're going to let's call it a British American rock band. Now, this album that this song comes of was released in November 1973. Now, this was the fifth album of this certain singer who left one of the most famous bands in the world after that. Well, they didn't leave, they broke up in 1970. Now, there was 2 hit singles off this album, and it became the top-selling album in the UK and Australia in 1974, and it remains his most successful album to date. Now, in the UK, this album reached gold, which was 100,000 records sold, and also it went platinum, which is over 300,000 albums sold. In the US, it went 3 times platinum, with over 3 million records selling. Now, he sold over 9 million copies of this album worldwide. Now, this dude, you will all know him. He was one of the most prolific songwriters from the previous band that he was in that dominated the 60s. Think about it. So, the line I'm going to give you tonight is, and the Jailer Man and Sailor Sam were searching everyone. Come on, you must know what this one is. I'll give it to you again. And the Jailer Man and Sailor Sam were searching everyone. for what? Can you hear it? It's there. It is there. I rate this dude as one of the probably the most prolific songwriters of all time. So, oh, she's a bit slow tonight. She must have been thinking about it. Hello, Mrs. Producer. It took you a while to work on this one, didn't it? Yes it is. Yes, exactly. That's it, you got it. Yes, that's right. Yeah, it is a cool song. It's a very good album, actually. Yeah, it is. Probably one of his most known songs of his career after that. Yeah. Alright. Okay, time out. Righto. Ciao. Well, that took her a little bit, but she got it. And I think you'll get it easy enough. Have a think about it. So drop me a line in the comments, and if you are watching for the first time and you haven't subscribed, hit the button, subscribe, and drop me a line in the comments. Say hello, whatever. But let's see who gets this one. That's an easy one, so let's do it. Okay, so on that note, I think I'm going to call it a night. So it's good night from the man cave, and it's good night from me.